From being one of the wealthiest athletes in the world to almost losing $50 million due to his cheating scandal, let's look at how Tiger Woods' infidelity cost him an absolute fortune. Starting off, remember how the cheating scandal almost made Woods lose everything? On the outside, it seemed like the golf legend had it all. At just 21 years old, he became the youngest person to ever win the Masters golf tournament and continued to have a highly successful golf career into his 30s. He had a loving wife, an adorable family, and a reputation as a well-respected man, which won him the admiration of many fans around the world. Sadly, it seemed like Woods almost took his career, family, and luxurious life for granted by getting involved with multiple women while he was married to model Elin Nordegren. His cheating scandal in 2009 was one of the most shocking ones in pop culture history. It not only caused a media firestorm, but made the icon's reputation take a significant downfall. People were extremely shocked, since they'd always seen him as a role model, an extremely professional man with unwavering family values. The scandal did not only ruin his reputation, but also his marriage.
There's no willingness to negotiate if you have a litigation against you. So if they both have a stay and then have a break and then they can meet and figure something out, then maybe there is something to be had.
You might be wondering what exactly happened. Let me enlighten you. The night of the car crash, Woods exposed as a serial cheater. Tiger was considered as the greatest golfer of all time and one of America's success stories. In 2009, he became the first athlete to earn $1 billion through prize money and sponsorships. But later that year in November, in the week of Thanksgiving, the National Enquirer published a tell-all expose titled "Tiger Woods Cheating Scandal." The tabloid reported that the athlete was having an affair with nightclub manager Rachel Ukito. A few days later, Woods crashed his car in front of his Florida mansion, and people speculated that the reason behind the crash was that his wife had confronted him and that he had tried to flee. It's not that easy, though, to run away from such a dreadful deed. Over the next few months, multiple women came forward, from cocktail waitresses to stars, claiming they'd slept with the star in the 8 months he was married to Nordegren. Tiger initially denied the allegations, obviously, but as more women came forward with their stories, he had no choice but to confess to them.
It's been a tough road, and one that I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to be able to grind through it. A lot of different things could have happened.
The father of two later apologized for his sins, admitting that he'd been unfaithful and did some unacceptable things. Talking about his marriage, his wife Elin, after being married to the top US golfer for 6 long years, immediately filed for divorce in 2010. You can't really blame her, can you? The divorce wasn't easy on Tiger either. In fact, not only did he lose a loving, beautiful wife, but also millions of dollars in what became one of the most expensive celebrity divorces of all time. Tiger Woods' highly publicized divorce caused his net worth to plummet. It's believed that the 47-year-old lost around $100 million in his divorce settlement. He was also ordered to pay monthly child support. That was estimated to cost around $20,000 every month. The divorce settlement, one of the largest ones in sports history, also consisted of a division of assets, such as cars and properties, and alimony. The former couple owned several properties. Some of them included a $39 million, 21,000 square foot estate in Jupiter Island, Florida, and a $2.6 million vacation home in Sweden. Elin got the former, which meant Tiger had to give up one of his largest assets. He also had to give up several of his high-end luxury vehicles and a large yacht, which he owned with his ex-wife. Coming to their 2 children, Sam and Charlie, who were 3 years and 19 months old respectively, the couple decided to share joint custody and didn't let their divorce affect their children, thankfully. But this was only the beginning of many things that the American had to give up.
Well, he's a great teammate. I mean, he's my son, and we have fun out there. You know, that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about us having an opportunity to bond. We do this at home all the time.
Just wait till you hear about his other losses. Tiger lost a lot in endorsement deals. The man, who allegedly had over 100 affairs, lost millions of dollars in sponsorships and endorsements from several multi-million-dollar companies like Gillette, AT&T, luxury watchmaker Tag Heuer, Accenture, and Gatorade. After the scandal, many companies decided to terminate their deals with him. Tiger had to deal with a 30% decrease in his earnings from endorsement deals from 2000 2008 to 2010. ESPN reported that his earnings plummeted from $128 million to $90 million in 2010, which meant he lost $30 to $40 million in his endorsement income. Sadly, Woods wasn't the only one who had to face the consequences of his actions. The shareholders of companies endorsed by the world's #1 golfer, including Nike, AT&T, and Gatorade, had to lose around $12 billion. After confessing to his crimes, the golfer announced he'd take a self-imposed break from professional golf and focus on repairing his personal life. He also underwent treatment for and when he returned back to golf, he didn't show any sign of slowing anytime soon. This brings us to the question, was the top US golfer able to regain some of his deals back? Or did his notorious cheating scandal cost him his entire wealth? It's been more than a decade since Tiger Woods' fall from grace. Despite the losses, the professional golfer was able to regain some of his endorsement deals and make a decent, if not the most successful, comeback to the game. Currently, he's still one of the highest paid athletes in the world, with endorsement deals with Nike, Rolex, and Bridgestone.
Today was, again, it's like I told him, it's practice day. It's a practice round. We're taking a look at the golf course. And for me, I focused on the front nine, making sure that I had my feels to hit shots. Once I got that, I shut it down.
Before the infamous cheating scandal, the father of two's net worth was around $800 million. And even though he suffered huge losses, he was gradually able to recover his image by sincerely apologizing and taking full responsibility for his actions. He said in a statement, "I'm deeply aware of the disappointment and hurt that my infidelity has caused to so many people, most of all, my wife and children. I want to say again to everyone that I'm profoundly sorry and that I ask for forgiveness." As of 2013, Woods' estimated net worth is around $1.1 billion, which is even higher than it was before the scandal. But was it worth all the trouble his marriage, career, and reputation went through? I guess not, because the scandal really affected his career. The pressure of the golfing world and media had a negative effect on the American, who decided to take a break from sports. His break lasted around 3 months, and he returned to the 2010 Masters tournament, in which he finished in 4th place. His reputation was permanently scarred after the scandal, and he became the man who destroyed his family, cut ties with friends, and lost it all. The golfer was never quite the same after the scandal, in part due to years of multiple surgeries and back troubles.
The first year I ended up having, back surgery, and last year I played with a broken leg. So this year nothing was broken, but it was good that all the pieces are there again, all lined up.
Tiger was only able to win a green jacket at the Masters in 2019, with President Donald Trump announcing that he would be awarding Woods the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He was also able to rebuild his status as one of the most successful athletes. The professional golfer is surprisingly on amicable terms with his ex-wife, and the two are reportedly friends and co-parent their children together. His personal life has finally come to a standstill since he met Erica Herman, who's been his partner since 2017. Good on him for getting his life back on track. And there you go, folks. That's all about how Tiger Woods' cheating scandal cost him an absolute fortune.